Have you ever thought about the power of place? All of us have special places that have shaped our lives. We have memories and moments and mile marker experiences that have made us the people we are today. For some of you, it was your grandma's kitchen. Growing up as a child, you'd sit around her table. She'd feed you her famous biscuits and gravy and talk to you about life. Maybe it was the school that you attended and the teachers that trained you up. Maybe it was the lake that you spent your summers on as a kid. For me, it was my childhood home in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For me, it was my church at 77th and Lewis. For me, it was my grandparents' farm in northwest Idaho, splashing in the creek and playing in their barn. We don't often think about the power of place, but the saints of old sure did. Think about Genesis 1 and 2. The very first gift that God gives humankind is the gift of place. He sets Adam and Eve down in the garden and says, "This is your home, tend it, make it beautiful, make it yours." Think about the first curse that humankind experienced. It's the curse of placelessness, getting exiled from the garden, being homeless and sent out into the wilds. In 500 AD, Saint Benedict arose in Italy, and he started calling monks and ministers and Christians of all stripes to take vows. Of course, many of us recognize that it would have been the vow of obedience to Scripture. He called them to take vows of charity with their finances. He called them to take vows of chastity with their sexuality. But what most of us don't know is that the first vow Saint Benedict called the people of God to take was the vow of stability in place. Essentially what he was saying was, don't live on the run. Find your place, find your people, and put down roots. But this is hard for us because we live in a society of great transience. We live in an age of wanderlust, people bouncing around the globe, and we have options that no other humans in history have ever had. Now let me say this, I understand that at times moves will be necessary. We have military families that get restationed and they have to move. We have people that have to move across country to take care of aging parents. We have missionaries that genuinely hear the call of God, like Abraham and Sarah, to go to a place that I will show you. Sometimes moves are important and moves are necessary. But many of us today are living unsettled unnecessarily. I've written this book, The Power of Place, Choosing Stability in a Rootless Age. And it's a call to reclaim that ancient vow of stability in place. It's a call to fall back in love with where we are. It's a call to have fresh eyes to see the gift right in front of our faces. It's a call to find our place, find our people, and put down roots. So join me on this journey. I would love it if you would buy this book, The Power of Place, and read it with me and rediscover the magic, the goodness, the blessing of what God has for us in the place right in front of us. So find your people, find your place, and put down roots.